Greetings, grandfather. Now continuing from last time, after you have removed your hand and you feel comfortable in your body because the television has remembered that part of itself and where it came from, since it's not a television to itself. It is its component parts. What came from this part of the earth? What came from that part of the earth? But because it has been taken from various places on the earth, processed and moved around, it has forgotten who and what it is. This is why machines break down. But you're going to remind them who they are. And when they remember, they are less likely to break down and they will be happier. Never forget this. Everything is alive. So, you have done your sand last time. This time, we're going to do oil. Now, remember, be oil. Picture it in your mind's eye. It is not to be processed oil. It is to be, as best you understand, oil that comes from underground, which will be very dark in color. All right, black, you would say. Be it, imagine yourself being it. For those of you who are uncomfortable being any of these things at any time, do not be that. Remember that. But for those of you that are comfortable, be oil, and when you totally feel yourself as that, as best you can, and it's okay to be sitting down, then reach out again and with your right hand, even if you're left-handed, touch the television set, all the while being oil, remembering that oil may be involved in the creation of plastic. All right? So hold your hand there as long as you can. When you begin to remove your hand, you don't have to hold it there for an hour, okay? Just for a few minutes. And when you remove your hand, or start to remove your hand, remove it very slowly, like you did last time. In this way, you will know. Your body will give you the tip in your solar plexus, in your chest, somewhere around there. If you feel uncomfortable, that is the being, meaning the portions of Mother Earth's body that have been converted into a television set, letting your physical body know that it hasn't had enough. So then put your hand back on there again. You don't have to squeeze it, just lay it on there lightly, comfortably for you. And leave your hand there until you can gradually, slowly move your hand away and your physical body does not give you discomforting feelings. This way you will know that the television has had enough, and it remembers where its plastic came from, as well as other parts that may have to do in some way with oil. Then we move on to stone, as you were practicing when we did part 1 of this. So then again, feel stone. Feel yourself as that mountain, not the grass and trees on it, but just as stone. If you have a large piece of just rock, like granite, as one often finds that is part of a mountain, you can try using that as a substitute. For some of you will find that the physical contact is better. But if not, imagine that mountain again, from which minerals are extracted in mining processes, and be that stone. And then when you feel yourself totally as that, as much as you can feel, again reach out and contact that television set. And you will then be reminding the metal in the television set who it is. follow the same process again, removing your hand slowly and discovering that your physical body gives you the clue, the discomfort. It won't be strong, just slight discomfort, that the television set hasn't had enough. And when you can remove your hand with no discomfort there, the TV set will have remembered to the best of your ability who and what it was. You will find, I used a television set, all right? But you will find that a great many machines can be soothed this way. New cars, for example, can be soothed because they will remember who and what they are. The more you can practice the natural, native materials from which machines have been made up of, the more you will be able to do this process with the machines. Do it with a new car, do it with an old truck, whatever you want. That's what I recommend. It's good practice for you all. It's very practical. And very often machines will either work better or last longer when you apply this technique. Plus, you will be honoring them for who they really are. For that television and that car is not a television. It's not a car to itself. It is what it was, a portion of Mother Earth's body, though it forgets who it is. You will find that this technique is something that will be very rewarding to you and to others, and maybe even help set technology onto a path that is more benign, more benevolent, and more in balance. Good life.